Hello guys, welcome to our Stibina YouTube channel. So today we'll be reviewing BlueGuardian, right? So a few days ago, I shared this post with my Telegram community. So you can see right here on this post, you can actually get a 5K challenge with just $6 on BlueGuardian currently, right? So it's actually going to expire by tomorrow, right? And you can get a $10,000 challenge with just $13. This is actually an amazing offer, right? But then it's good that it's affordable, but then the Lord Jesus Christ said something. He said, anyone that intends to build a house needs to sit down first and know if he has all it takes to be able to build that house, right? So, and because of this, we'll be reviewing Blue Guardians, going through their rules, and then let's see if you have all it takes to build the house, right? To pass the challenge and even withdraw money from the account, right? So that's basically what this video is about. So I want you to pay close attention. But first of all, let's quickly go through how you can get the challenge, because some people, they don't even know how to go through the challenge even though they have the link. So let's click on claim now and just follow the link on this video description. And once you get click on claim now, just click on three step, click on 5K. When you click on three step, this promo is only for three steps, not for two step and not for one step. So only for three step. All right. So as you can see right here, but when we select three step, you can see it's $6. And then for the 10K account, you can see it's $13. So this is pretty much it, guys. This is how you can get it. So in case you want to get it now, let's go back to how to learning or knowing what it takes to build this house, right? So to pass the account and to withdraw from it, right? So since we are going to review the three step right here. So this is the rules, and then we're going to go through these three steps, go through their rules one after the other, right? So as you can see, the minimum trading days. I think this minimum trading days is actually good, but not very good. Because why I said it's not good, because it is the same thing that made actually it's not so good really, because you can just have a very good day out, good 2 days, and then because of these minimum trading days, you just won't be able to withdraw, right? So but then let's go through it. So this minimum trading, what it says is that you must trade for 3 days, and for a day to be for a day for a day to be for it to be qualified as a trading day, you must make 0.5%, right? So it means with a $5,000 account, and then for a day to be qualified as a trading day, you must make $25 of out of that $5,000 account, right? So that's actually what it means. So you have to do this for 3 days. It's not consecutive, but it's at least if you make $25 today, next tomorrow you make $25. So today is it's going to be a trading day for you. The next tomorrow that you also made $25 is also going to count as a trading day. This is not big. That is not a big problem if you are consistent, right? It's not a very big problem. To be honest, it's not a very big problem. But then it depends on your strategy, right? But then for this, generally, it should not be a big problem if you are consistent, right? So let's talk about these EAs. EAs are allowed, right? So as you can see right here, but you can see they are allowed. So that's pretty much what you need to understand. Yeah, just you can read this through on your own, right? So what about profit target? The profit target is actually 6% on every stage. So 6% of phase one, 6% of phase two, 6% of phase three. Unlike, for instance, now phase one 10%, phase two 5% also. Like most PropFirm you see on most PropFirm, but this they have cumulatively you need to make I think 18%, right? So 12%, yes, 18%. But then other PropFirms is actually about 14%, 5%, because their own is two phase. But then this one is three phase. It's not easy, but then it's possible. So and then for Blue Guardian sheet, I think this is one of the things I don't like about Blue Guardian. This is their Blue Guardian sheet. So because they said, as you can see right here, our analysis shows that exceeding the maximum daily drawdown is the main cause of account breaches, accounting for over 73% of all breaches, right? So and because of this their rules is somehow, well, let's go through it. It says on funded stage only. So on challenge, they are not going to do this, but on funded stage, they are going to do it. So personally, I think this is not going to be that of a big deal, because what you can do is once you get to a funded stage, you can reduce it. For instance, you were risking 1%, but once you get to a funded stage, you reduce it to 0.5%. Maybe just all depends on your risk management. But then for me, that's actually what I would do. Now, this is how it works, right? So when you have trades open, like and or P and L for that trade, let's say you are losing about 2% of that of your balance, you are going to breach your account. Sorry, your account is going to the trades are going to be closed, and that's actually a soft breach. As you can see right here, it is soft breach. But if it happens twice, it's going to be a hard breach, which means you're going to lose your account, right? So this is actually simple. For instance, you are selling USD cards, selling GB USD, selling Euro USD, selling gold, and all these three trades, all of them cumulatively, they are P and L. All of them, you are losing about 2% of it. You're going to have a soft breach, right? So that's actually what it means, right? So I believe you understand, right? So it means you should not, let's say you have a $100,000 account, you should not at any point in time, you should not have a floating loss of more than 2% of that account, right? So that's actually what it means. Yes, you have a soft breach, your trade will be closed automatically. And if it happens twice, you're going to have a hard breach. You're going to lose your account. So let's move on to the next, which is what's the maximum daily loss. Maximum daily loss is actually equity based, right? So as you can see right here, if for instance you have a 100K account, and then for let's say for today you have a floating profit of $2,000, and by the end of today, let's say by 5 p.m. you're going to, but as you can see, by 5 p.m. EST, right? So it's that time zone. So let's say you have that $2 floating profit, right? So by the end of the day, it's going to be what? $102, right? That's going to be your equity, right? So now their rule is that, let's say tomorrow, if you should not lose below $98,000, if you lose below $98,000, you are going to breach the account, right? So it means it's calculated based on your equity, your balance and your profit and loss, right? So that's it. And then let's talk about the maximum drawdown. This one is the maximum total loss allowed in your account is 8%. You should not lose more than 8% of the account. That's actually what it means here. Never lose more than 8%. Can I hold trade overnight? Yes, you can hold trade overnight and during on weekends too. So for swing traders like me, I think BlueGuardian is a go-to, right? So that's it. And then is news allowed? News is allowed, yes, for challenge. You can trade the news on challenge phases. So it is allowed without restriction on challenge phases. Yes, we allow news trading. But then on funded accounts, is news still allowed? Yes, it's allowed, but is actually not allowed. You can It's allowed partially and it's also not allowed, in the sense that you're not going to have a hard breach. Only that in some cases, anyways, as you can see right here, in some cases you're going to have a hard breach, but then in some cases they are just going to deduct some money, right? So maybe they will deduct the profit you made during the news from your account. They actually did it to me on my good fun. In fact, that's why I have not withdrawn on that particular account to date. So and that's it. So because gold funded, they will deduct some percentage, almost from of your profit from that part during the news, right? So you should not close or open the trade 5% before the news, or 5%, and sorry, 5 minutes before the news or 5 minutes after the news. That's actually how it works on the funded account, right? So do you allow hedging? Hedging is allowed, multi-gate is allowed, stop loss not required, and other rules. Let's quickly take a look at other rules. Cheating is prohibited, and then you can see that they have changing of password. You should not never change your password, right? So you should not change your password. Inactivity rule, you should not you should at least you open one trade within 30 days. That's their inactivity rules. And then let's talk about the minimum time you should hold the trade.